Ice Safety 101 with me and Tad Martin. We're gonna show you what unsafe ice is, what to watch out for, and have one of these. This is called a spud. This thing saved my life probably a million times. And I'll show you. There's about 8 to 10 inches right where we're standing, but over there there's probably only 1.5 inches, 2 inches of ice. So we're gonna show you when the spud goes through, don't walk on top of it. Me and my buddy Bruce there, we went to Fletcher's Floodwaters. This last ice, this is actually in March, probably like the middle of March, and we were doing real good on crappie fishing last ice, you know, catching nice buckets of crappie. People are taking little boats across to get to the ice, and you know, using 2x4s to cross, and eventually the ice just turned bad, turned honeycomb, where it looked good but it wasn't. You had to have 2x4s. If you would walk off the 2x4, you were going through. And we had two 2x4s, and you know, be walking on a 2x4, and you know, he would get on the other 2x4, would keep passing the 2x4s. As you can see, it's getting slushy, so we're getting close to the river channel where it's unsafe, but we'll see how close we can get. Yeah, if you stepped off the 2x4, you were going in, you know. The thing is we were stupid, but you know, we had the rush going, the urge to, you know, catch these 12 to 13 inch crappies, which we did. It was in March. The weather was like probably 42, 43. The ice was melting, it was already bad. And I went through 7 times. He went in probably 5 times out in the middle of the lake. We had to use 2x4s just to get across, you know, 75 yards to get to the good ice, where it was about 1 inch, 1.5 inches of ice on top, but then slush, about a good 8 inches of slush at the bottom. So it was unsafe. Anyways, we got out there, and we couldn't go back the same way at night. As you can see, I just lost the spud, so we're on really thin ice here. If I would have walked over this, chances yes, I would have went through. That is thin ice. Well, it was getting dark, and we had to come off the ice because it was getting cold, and I was just shivering, and I was already wet, you know, and I felt, which would be like hypothermia kicking in, where, you know, you get the shakes, and I thought I was gonna die. Basically, I knew how hard it was to get on the ice to our spot. I knew we wouldn't go back the same way because I knew we wouldn't have made it. We got to Jack's Landing. We walked through the swamp. We seen this it was like a V-shaped house. We knocked on the guy's door so we could go warm up a little bit, because like I says, you know, I was just shivering, and so we warmed up in this guy's house. He says, "Man, you guys are crazy." And I was like, "Yeah." He says, "Hey," the guy says, "Yeah, we were watching you, you know, just in case if we had to call the ambulance or something, you know, just in case if you guys fall through, because like he says, you guys are crazy because we're the only 2 guys out there, you know." I got my weight distribute on the ice. There's only this much ice, which would be only 1/2 inch. As you can see, I got my spud back. Thank Jesus.